Hey yo, did y'all see this? States that millions believe the reptilian shapeshifters walk amongst us, hiding in human form, all while holding secret power. Those that are in touch with ancient history been knew that the royal families are tethered to blue blood draconian bloodlines. 13 Zoroastrian bloodlines are directly linked to Alpha Draconians from the Alpha Draconis star constellation, also known as Thuban. And these are your politicians as well as your celebrities. People like Credo Mutwa, as well as the master teacher, Dr. Malachi Z. York, and as well as David Icke, been trying to tell you this type of information. All right. I also been trying to tell people this type of information, and when I did, they called me a conspiracy theorist. What's crazy is people is so brainwashed that now, since the news is covering it and finally making mention of UFOs and extraterrestrials, now people are gonna finally accept the fact that it's a possibility. Fact of the matter is, they no longer can hide it. All right, trust me when I tell you that reptilians are always amongst us. They just utilize bioholographic projection technology to bend light photons to hide their appearance. But because the sun is amplifying in frequency and the Schumann resonance spikes have been off the charts, it's getting to a point where they no longer can bend light photons to hide their appearance. This is why they have to tell us. All right, they don't want us to be surprised when people start seeing reptilians. When you're driving and you see somebody just right next to you that's a reptilian, or you're out shopping somewhere and it's a reptilian there, they don't want you to be startled, because this is what's about to happen. It's getting real, and trust me when I tell you this. People are completely unaware that the reptilians have literally been hiding amongst us in plain sight this whole time, and they also take residency in subterranean cities. Remember, this is a dragon planet, so a lot of us actually have reptilian in us as well. When you hear the word reptilian, don't automatically associate it with evil, because the Hopis also had a lost civilization of reptilians they referred to as the Snake Brothers, that at one point in time helped the Hopis to escape cataclysm, and they actually brought them underground. Research the Los Angeles reptilian city. There's actually a map for it and everything, and it was even in the newspapers. Made the Los Angeles Times, and this event took place in the 1930s. It's time for everybody to wake up and realize that the government been lying to us. They're finally trying to give us breadcrumbs, but for years they've been lying to us right in our face. All of the chemtrails, all of the 5G towers, all of the parasitic, bioengineered, genetically modified food is solely for the purpose to keep us stupid. They don't want us realizing who we truly are and realizing that we're the gods and goddesses of this realm. Reptilians like Bill Gates purchased over 275,000 acres of farmland to make sure that our food is contaminated with toxins. They also utilize deceptive technology such as MK Ultra and voice to skull technology to create things like mass shootings and activate non-playable characters or sleeper cells. A lot of them work for the CIA, aka the Central Intelligence Agency, and they've been known to utilize technology facilitated by DARPA to hijack our dreams by way of electromagnetic frequencies. They also utilize sun simulation technology. This is solar simulation US patent number 332-5238A. And this is technology that they use to block the sun's rays, because they know that melanin absorbs all forms of light. So these reptilians' objective is to utilize deceptive light. So when you absorb that light, it pretty much prevents cosmic light co-activation. Their objective is to keep us anchored to the two DNA strands. This is why the sun has been a lot more white as opposed to yellow like it was when we were growing up. When we were growing up, the sun had a golden yellow color. But now if you pay attention, the sun is white, basically like a large LED light. And we know the LED lights have adverse effects on our pineal gland and by way of blue light radiation, and it also affects our serotonin, melatonin, and cortisol levels. Their objective is to keep us in a lower frequency. The government finally admitting to us that extraterrestrials exist is a huge oxymoron, primarily because the government is ran by extraterrestrials. They have been the ones attacking and subjugating us this whole time. Their primary objective is to attack the DNA. And this is why I recommend taking things like PQQ, also known as pyridoxine. Every attack that's done on us is solely for the purpose of ensuring that our 2-strand DNA doesn't convert to its original 12-strand genetic template. So this is why they attack us with horizontal gene transfer, chemtrails, 5G towers, you name it. Remember, the whole story about Superman receiving his power from the sun is actually predicated on us. And the S is the representation of the Kundalini serpent. They know that we are the aliens. We are the L's, basically. And this is why Superman was Kal-El. They know that right now the sun is rewriting our DNA, so they're doing everything in their power to prevent us from receiving cosmic light co-activation. before the great solar flash, we should be purging and cleansing our body with chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the substance responsible for giving plants its green pigment, and it contains an organic fat substance called mycelium that wraps around microplastics and toxic metals to carry them out of our body. The more chlorophyll we consume, the more we're going to prepare our body anatomically to handle the increase in ultraviolet radiation. Naturally, melanin has the ability of resisting up to 1,226 degrees Fahrenheit when it's healthy, but our melanin has been poisoned over the years with all the toxic metals and fluoride. I do have high quality chlorophyll available on Holistic Remedies link in bio. They truly fear our evolution, and this is why they have been resetting us and keeping us locked in this low frequency for all this time. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
We have to get rid of all the parasites and toxic metals in our bodies.
They're spraying us every day with those chemtrails.
And we need to decalcify the pineal gland
so we can soak up these light photons.
Ra is not playing. The sun is amping up more and more. They know we are gods and goddesses.
Right now we're going through cosmic activation, and it's important our bodies can handle this shift.
Holistic Remedies has all the metaphysical tools we need to prepare for ascension.